Yep. I was watching them last night.
Oh, were you? Okay, so you are familiar with our course. That was my first question. Okay.
Sort of familiar.
Sort of familiar. Well, familiar enough if you watched some of the videos. Okay, I'm going to go through them. When I start reading you the exercises, I'm going to read them verbatim. Okay? And then I'm going to go over them with you in layman terms, describe it to you, make sure that you have the best chance possible to pass the test, okay? Alrighty, I'm going to read you what you already read. This test consists of 4 writing exercises that measure your motorcycle control and hazard response skills. The final 2 exercises involve speeds of up to 15 miles per hour. You will be scored on time and distance standards as well as path and foot down violations. This test may be ended for point accumulation, committing an unsafe act, or failure to understand or follow instructions. You may stop the test at any time, but you must complete the entire test to pass it. Do you understand the instructions I've just read?
I do.
Okay. Points are assessed, engine stalling. Points are assessed for if you stall your engine at any time during any exercise. Stalling your engine 4 times during this test is an automatic failure. Do you understand the instruction for engine stalling? Good. Okay. Alright, this is the first exercise. Cone weave normal stop. When signaled, right to the right of the first cone, to the left of the second cone, and so on. We've passed all 5 cones without touching or skipping a cone or putting a foot down. Turn left, right towards this side of the course. Make a smooth, non-skidding stop with your front tire inside that box.
That white box right there?
That's correct. When stopped, your tire must not touch the painted lines. Remain stopped. Do you understand the instructions for cone weave and normal stop? Wait for my signal to begin. Okay, so basically you're starting on the right. Right of the first cone, left of the second, all the way through. At the end, none of those lines are in play right now. Nothing is in play except that white box. You stop with your front tire. Smooth, non-skidding stop. Tire inside the box, not touching the lines. Pretty clear, right?
Yep.
Good. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
She said right side first?
Right side first, correct. No, you didn't have. Yeah, just wait for me to tell you to turn off. I don't want you to drain your battery or anything, okay? All right, line it up on that blue tee right there facing this way. This is the second exercise. Turn from a stop U-turn. When signaled, make a right turn between the 2 boundary lines. Do not touch either line or put a foot down. Diagonally cross to the opposite side of the range. Make a left U-turn inside the painted box on the far end of the range. Do not touch the solid line or put a foot down. Stop with your front tire inside that box. Wait for further instructions. Do you understand the instructions from turn from a stop and U-turn? Basically, I'm going to be riding between these 2 white lines, like a regular right turn from a stop. I'm going to cross over there. I marked the 2 portions where you're going to enter.
Okay, so you want me inside the yellow?
The yellow lines. I'm going to show it to you too. It's this exercise right here, okay? So you're going this way, coming around, solid yellow lines. Don't go past the yellow lines, don't cross the yellow lines, and then stop. The box isn't scored on this one, so you know if you don't get right in the box, that's okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. When you're ready, go ahead. Alright, you can turn it off now. Good news is the foot down on that is only 1 point, okay? So you didn't get any other points, you're only at 1 point right now.
How many does it take to fail?
Huh?
Are you allowed to tell me how many it takes to fail?
Oh, 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Alright. Next one, quick stop. Position your bike on that T. On my signal, accelerate straight up this path. Stabilize your speed between 12 and 18 miles per hour by the time you reach the first line. I forgot. Give me a second. Let me do that first and then I'll read it to you again.
Do you want me to move myself over there?
No, you stay right here.
Okay.
It's going to be easier for you to see it right here, okay?
Alright.
I want you to be able to see exactly where you need to go, okay? That way, you have the best chance of getting it right the first time. This is it right here. Okay, so position your motorcycle on that T. On my signal, accelerate straight up this path. Stabilize your speed between 12 and 18 miles per hour by the time you reach the first line. Maintain a steady speed. When your front tire crosses the second line, stop as fast and safely as you can. You will not lose points if you skid. Once stopped, do not allow your motorcycle to roll in either direction. Do you understand the instructions for quick stop? All right, basically it's this. You start up there. You accelerate 12 to 18 miles per hour, about 15 miles per hour. By the time you reach that first line, just stay at that speed. The minute your front tire crosses the second line, hit your brakes safely. You can skid if you want to. Just please don't wipe out. Do it as safely as you can. The trick is to stop as fast as you can by the time you hit these little notches here,
Okay.
because that determines what your distance is.
Okay.
Okay. So, is that pretty clear?
Yeah.
Great. Go ahead and line it up.
Perfect.
0.72, what did I say? 16, 17, that's 17. 0 points, very good. Okay, turn it off, we'll go to the last one. Next one should be easy, but I lost the paper clip. I don't want you to be grabbing on the paper clip. I don't see it. Do you see it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so the last one, let me set it up for you. It's pretty much going to be on the same tee, same areas for you to calculate your speed. There, okay, so this right here is the obstacle swerve. Start on the same tee. On my signal, accelerate straight up this path. Stabilize your speed between 12 and 18 miles per hour by the time you reach the first line. Maintain a steady speed. Run your front tire passes the second line. Swerve to the right. avoid the obstacle line and avoid the obstacle line and stay to the inside of the sideline. Do not touch either line. Stop smoothly and wait for further instructions. Do you understand the instructions for obstacle swerve? Pretty simple. It's the same thing. You're getting at the same speed. You can go a little bit slower, not quite so fast. You don't want to go too fast because it's still timed. By the time you reach that second line, you're not going to hit the brakes. You're just going to swerve to the right between the two cones. Stay off of this blue line. Easy. All right, line it up. Let's go.
Good?
Congratulations. Okay, so park your bike. You can park it right in front of that orange block thing and leave it there. And I think there's a little bit of shade over there. That's probably the best place to put it.
All right.
And then I'll meet you inside, okay?
All right, thank you.